Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to 4th and 5th grade music, week 3. For this class, you will need rhythm sticks, paper and pencil, and headphones if you have them. I'll give you a moment to go make sure that you have everything you need. Rhythm sticks, paper and pencil, and headphones. When you come to my Google Meet or my Zoom, please be on time. Charge your Chromebook or make sure it's plugged in. Remember, camera's on, microphone's off. I will only use the chat at the very end of this class to either ask an exit ticket question or to take attendance. Make sure that I can see you and you can see me. Use your headphones if you have them. Be focused, be active, be kind, and participate. Please make sure that you visit my Google Classroom. Do 3 activities a week, and by the end of the month, you will have done all the activities and repeated several. There's some things on there that you might need to practice to make sure that they're perfect. If you go to Evergreen Avenue School, let's take a moment and practice your school song. Good morning, boys and girls. This is for students. Whoops, sorry about that. Good morning, boys and girls. This is for students at Evergreen Elementary. This is our school song. 3 cheers for Evergreen School. Strike up the band and play it for all. Fun and learning is our goal. Teachers are helping one and all, reading and writing, doing our best. Evergreen School passes the test, proudly rising o'er the rest, and onward to Woodbury High, yes! And if you are a student at West End, let's run through your school song. Good morning, boys and girls. This is Dr. Madison, and this video is for students at the West End Elementary School. Here is our school song. West End School, we are West End School. The teachers and the students are very, very cool. West End School, we strive to do our best. With math and spelling, art and music, we never ever rest. Dashing off to school, we wear our blue and gold. We look very sharp, at least that's what we're told. We are terrific kids, and Webster winners too. But most importantly of all, we show respect to you. Oh, West End School, we are West End School. The teachers and the students are very, very cool. West End School, we strive to do our best. With math and spelling, art and music, we never ever rest. Okay, boys and girls, here we go. Let's do some rhythm practice. We're going to do level 2 and level 3 rhythms today. Here's level 2. Hello, boys and girls. This is Dr. Madison, your music teacher, and this is level 2 rhythms. You might remember this is a ta-ah. The line adds them together. It's worth 2 beats. Ta-ah. This is what it would sound like. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ah, ta-ta. Now, if you have rhythm sticks or you're playing these rhythms with your hands, it would go like this. Ta-ah, ta-ta. Let's try these cards together. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ah, ta-ta. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ah, ta-ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ta-ah, ta. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ta-ta-ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-ah, ti-ti-ta. 1, 2, ready, go. Ti-ti-ti-ti-ta. Ah. 1,
Oh, what's that? Well, boys and girls, that is the short way to write a ta-ah. It's exactly the same note. You say it the same way. It's just the easier way to write it. So this would go ta, 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 ah. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ta, ah, ta. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah, ta, ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ti, 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 ta, ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ah. I think that's the end of level 2 rhythms. Well done. If you can do these perfectly or with only one mistake, you can move to level 3. Have a super fantastic day. And here we go with level 3 rhythms. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to level 3 rhythms. There are 3 new rhythms in this set you need to learn. This one that looks like the letter O gets 4 beats, and it's a ta, ah, ah, ah. So it gets 1 ta and 3 ahs. Ah, ah, ah. Watch. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah, ah, ah. That's the first note we need to learn. The other 2 are rests. See this one with the hat that goes up? That's always worth 2 rests. So when we see that, we put 2 rests in its spot. Watch. Ta, 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 ah, ta, ah. And the last one, which looks very much like a hat going down, gets 4 rests on these cards. Watch. Ta, ah, ta, ah. Let's try them, boys and girls. You're going to have to practice these a little bit, but when you're in 3rd grade and you master these, you get your recorders. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah, ah, ah. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, ah. There we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah, ah, ah. Ta, 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 ah. These are hard, aren't they? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah. Ta, ah, ah, ah. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah, ah, ah. Ta, ah. Good. Now remember, this is the whole rest. It takes up the whole measure. It gets 4 beats on these cards. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ah. And our last one looks like this. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ah, ta, ah. Nicely done. That's the end of level 3 rhythms. Okay, boys and girls, our next stop is a new song called Dem Bones. Hello, boys and girls. This is Doc Madison, your music teacher, and today we're going to be working on a song, not The Ghost of John. That's another video. This song is called Dem Bones. Now, can you see that all of the skeletons in the picture are playing musical instruments? Here we have a trombone. Here we have a guitar. Here we have like a cello-sized instrument. And the song Dem Bones is a slave song. It comes from back in before the Civil War. And if you remember, we talked about this a lot during Black History Month. The slaves were not allowed to gather except on Sunday mornings, and they went to church. And in the church, they heard wonderful stories about miracles. And the slaves were hoping for a miracle, that somehow, some way, they could get across to a free state, and then they wouldn't be slaves anymore. So they loved to hear stories about miracles. And the stories that they heard were from the Bible. And there's a story in the book of Ezekiel about a big dry valley filled with bones, just bones. And God puts all the bones together, and the skeletons are rebuilt from the bottom up, from the foot all the way up to the head. And to celebrate this miracle with the hope that a miracle would happen for them, the African American slaves sang this song. The foot bone's connected to the ankle bone's connected to the shin bone's connected to the knee bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Do you hear it, boys and girls? They're building it from the bottom up. Now, there's a chorus, and it goes like this. Them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. The trick is you always start with the bone you just left. So we finished with knee bone. Here we go. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, them dry bones, them dry bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. We left off with the backbone. Here we go. The backbone's connected to the shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone's connected to the head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Now some people like to clap to this song. Them bones, them dry bones, them dry bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Now you remember that I have these cards that go with it to help us get through all the body parts in order. And Dr. Madison was worried about playing the piano, making sure you could see John. He tripped a little bit. So here we go. Build the skeleton in your mind. If you have a pencil and paper, you're going to write these down in order. That's okay. The foot bone's connected to the ankle bone. The ankle bone's connected to the shin bone. The shin bone's connected to the knee bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Then we would sing the chorus, and you go right back to knee. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the backbone. Now hear the word of the Lord. And we would sing the chorus again, and here we go. The backbone's connected to the shoulder bone. The shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Boys and girls, we're going to sing it once through. Keep your eye on John if you forget what body part we're on. Have fun. If you want to clap to sing along, that works with me. And I'm not going to stop to remind you where we are. We're just going to sing straight through. Here we go. The foot bone's connected to the ankle bone. The ankle bone's connected to the shin bone. The shin bone's connected to the knee bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, dry bones, them dry bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the backbone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, dry bones, them dry bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. The backbone's connected to the shoulder bone. The shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the head bone. Now hear the word of the Lord. Last time. Them bones, dry bones, dry bones, them dry bones, dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Nice singing, boys and girls. Practice that, and we'll sing it together in class. Have a super fantastic day. Okay, boys and girls, now here's one I know you all know. Hello, boys and girls. Dr. Madison, your music teacher. And today we're going to learn two concepts. The first one is an ostinato. I want you to listen to my piano. Hear that? The song we're going to learn today, that's all the piano does, over and over and over. It's called an ostinato. Can you say ostinato? I like it. Now, ostinato is an Italian word, so the T in the middle is said more with your tongue behind your teeth. Ostinato. Ostinato. Here it is again. Have you seen anybody else in the picture? Do you see my friend John? Now, I hope you're not afraid of a piece of plastic I bought at CVS this year, but this is John, my skeleton. And if you can see, he's dressed like a cowboy this year. We've had pirate skeletons and we've had glow-in-the-dark skeletons. I had a rock and roll skeleton. This year we have a cowboy. And the song about John goes like this. There's my ostinato. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones and his flesh all gone. Ooh, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? So there's 4 lines of the song. The first one says, have you seen the ghost of John? Second line, long white bones and his flesh all gone. Ooh, 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 ooh is the third line. And then, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Imagine when the wind blows, how cold John would be. I'm going to sing it twice through. And when you're ready, please join in. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones and his flesh all gone. Ooh, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Now remember, Dr. Madison is an old man and he has an old man's deep voice. You are a child and you have a nice, pretty high child's voice. So sing up with your voice. It'd be somewhere around here. Have you seen, but Dr. Madison can't do that. Here we go. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones and his flesh all gone. Ooh, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Now, boys and girls, I promise you that there would be 2 concepts in this video. The second one is, as the ghost of John can be sung as a round. Now, to have a round, you're going to have several people, so you might want to teach the song to your mom, your dad, your grandmom, your brothers and sisters, your cousins, and you need really 3 people. So here's what happens. The first group starts. Have you seen the ghost of John? Now, the first group keeps singing Long White Bones, and the second group begins. Have you seen the ghost of John? Well, when they're done that, group 1 is ready to go, ooh, 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 ooh. Group 2 moves on to Long White Bones, and group 3 begins. Have you seen the ghost of John? I recommend, if you're going to do it with your family, that you sing it through 2 times. The first person will sing alone at the beginning, the third person will sing alone at the end, and the middle person will never have to sing alone at all. Boys and girls, have fun singing The Ghost of John with an ostinato and hopefully as a round. Have a super fantastic day. Okay, boys and girls, we have one more thing to do. I want you to try this at home. Hello, boys and girls. Dr. Madison, your music teacher here. Now, hopefully you've already watched The Ghost of John. You know, that's who I have over my shoulder. And in October, we do another activity with pumpkins. Now, I got this pumpkin at CVS. And has a switch on the bottom. It turns on a light inside. We're not going to use that today. And you might remember we play a game with the pumpkin called Pass the Pumpkin. Now, of course, we can't play this on a Zoom. It wouldn't work. And just you and I playing it together wouldn't work. You need a group of 3 or more to sit in a circle. I'm going to patch to keep the beat. I hope that you would patch with me. And it goes like this. Pass the pumpkin all around. Listen to that spooky sound. Boo, 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 boo. Will it stop on you? Boo! It's almost like a game of hot potato. Each person takes the pumpkin and passes it to the next person on the beat. Pass the pumpkin all around. And it would go all the way around the circle. Now, I want to be clear. If you're passing the pumpkin, you're not throwing it at the person next to you. You're not sort of dropping it on the floor. Make sure you put it into their hand so they can't say, "You cheated!" You want to play fairly. Also, be gentle. My pumpkin is made out of plastic, and I wouldn't want it to break during the game. So here's what happens. Let's try it again. Pass the pumpkin all around. Listen to the spooky sound. Boo, 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 boo. Will it stop on you? Boo! When it stops on you, you would get out of the circle. You would help us still say the poem. And the pumpkin would continue, of course, until only one person has the pumpkin. There's one person left. Another thing I want to point out is that you have to pass it on the beat. You cannot hold it for 2 beats or 3 beats like this. Pass the pumpkin all around. It's got to be passed every beat. Because some people hold on to it because they think it'll keep it from coming around to them again. So let's try it one more time, and then you can play Pass the Pumpkin with your family. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Pass the pumpkin all around. Listen to that spooky sound. Boo, 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 boo. Will it stop on you? Boo! Have a super fantastic day, boys and girls. Say goodbye to John. Boys and girls, that's all I have time for today. Thank you for being such a good class, and I'll see you in music real soon.